So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to...
Just about within shooting range. Keeper is right behind it.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. Rafinha. De Jong. He's having a go. And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. De Jong. De Jong is fouled. Eric Garcia. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And he's picked out the run. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. Now he's got space here. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? And that could well leave a mark. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It's in!
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 7 el dorsal 8.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Balde. And it's Lopez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. That'll be a throw. Rafinha. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. And he's cut it out. Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just the keeper shoots! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Balde. And it's Martin. Martin. De Jong. Balde. He's on it, can he get away? Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha is onto this. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Ferran Torres! It's fallen kindly here. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
That's good running with the ball. Ferran Torres. Gonzalez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valde. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal. He just read it. De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Martin defending his corner to his man. Tries from a long way out. Oh, split-second reaction.
Urco Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yamal, over to the left. Gonzalez, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's on his way! And can he finish it? Now it's Ferran Torres, just eases him off the ball. This looks promising. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Balde. Driving forward. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's had a hit! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's in a great position here. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's found a way through. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And here's Ferran Torres. Foot in. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Lopez. Yamal. And there's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal receives it in a good position here. A probing pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Martin. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. Martin.
De Jong, spread it left. Now it's Ferran Torres. Threads one in. And he's found a way past.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner. Good take and real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That is a great pick out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's on it, can he get away?
Eric Garcia.
And Fermin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been clubbed away. Balde. Balde puts a cross in. Quality ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Stood up well to him there. Now, this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Urco Gonzalez clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. He was under real pressure there. And here's Lopez. Spread out to the left. Gonzalez.
Yamal. Eric Garcia.
And he's let fly. It's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Face-to-face. Big chance! Oh, the ball's... And it's come back out to him. He's scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
en el minuto 35.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ferran Torres.
Touches it back. And here's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. Driving on and making good progress. And there's Greengrass. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! In he goes again. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they...
Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, they could be caught out here. Koundé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Yamal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gonzalez. Balde gets across to intercept that. And it's De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears. He's shooting! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Gonzalez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong is onto this. Gonzalez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fermin. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played out towards the right wing. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Fermin. Pass is just off target. It is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. He gets big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Danger averted for now. Good effort from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lopez. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Jong spots it and intercepts. And it's Lopez. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ramin is offering a wry smile there.
And now the breakaway. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fermin. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, what a mistake! He's through and all alone! Cleared without conflict. That could spell trouble. He's gone for goal! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 51 el dorsal 19.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. De Jong.
And it's Balde. Martin. Eric Garcia. And it's Koundé. And Jamal. Koundé.
Nice bit of trickery. Played out wide.
Gonzalez.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Fermin.
That's a good ball out wide.
Eric Garcia. That is good alertness.
And they can counter here. Pinches it off him. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Takes a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Played out to the right. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Fermin. Ferran Torres.
And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Balde.
And it's De Jong.
And here's Rafinha.
Eric Garcia.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's burst through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Martin. And Koundé. Yamal.
De Jong. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Eric Garcia.
Making good progress on the right-hand side.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. "60 minutes played." Ooh, played through for the wide man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ball is over the line. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Yamal. Martin. Now it's Ferran Torres.
He's free. Chance, surely!
Fermin.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's tried one! Oh, crossbar! And he can clear it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, can they get him away? He's going for goal! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He's won a chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many? He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Eric Garcia. And Koundé. Eric Garcia.
De Jong. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Ferran Torres.
Now that looks a decent ball. Dimitrovic gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé kept his eye on it and he's there. Balde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Lopez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lopez has a shot! That has been knocked clear. Gonzalez tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. Strong running down that left flank. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gonzalez. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. This looks promising. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. And he was alert to it. Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. Gonzalez. Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... He's tried one! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty to aim. He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. He is through here. Lovely bit of there's the shot! And he's decided to go for it. Now that's well seen too. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Fermin. And back to the keeper. Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Goes for the shot! Now that was quite some save.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Lopez. He's gone for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need himself to try and get his side back.
Fermin. De Jong. Tries from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's been shifted off it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. Yamal gets into some space. Tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he shoots! Fermin. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great vision. There's the delivery and the shot! Rafinha.
Ferran Torres.
And he cuts out the supply. Loose ball in for the pieces! And that has faded wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass. He's going for goal! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He is through here. And here's Lopez. Fermin. Quality ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through, he's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
How Kubasi gathers from the goal kick. Fermin, good driving run. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
De Jong must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
De Jong, a lot of space ahead of him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetic. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fermin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. Koundé carries the ball down the right. De Jong wins the duel this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Eric Garcia does well to get it back. Rafinha. Driving forward. Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal in with the challenge. Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has left him in a heap. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice defending, physical and effective. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Martin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good run down the right. Martin powering forward here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Kubasi. And it's Koundé. Engages and forces him off the ball. Distributed tidily. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres, real chance here. And that should get the job done. Ferran Torres, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And they're on him in a flash. Rafinha might just make this. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Well, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
That was lovely, that.
It could be in here. That is a crunching tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Wriggles his way through. Eric Garcia takes control of it and he's on the move. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's trying to hit the front line here. Well timed, excellent interception. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And he's searching. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Koundé. Balde. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that pass isn't the best. Gonzalez. It's a good ball out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stood up well to him there. Koundé. Martin does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. He's played it long. That has not gone well. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the keeper beats it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good effort from distance. Koundé. That's gone for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him. Played back in, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It'll be a throw-in.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Lopez, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. That's good running with the ball. He's on it, can he get away? And he welcomes it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half-time getting close now. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now this could be a chance. Pass somewhat off target. And it's lofted through here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No, he's missed it.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Balde gets across to intercept that. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gonzalez puts his foot on the gas. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 minutos de descuento.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's in a good position here. Koundé has been caught there, it's a foul.
Ferran Torres.
Martin promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence, crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's found a way through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
El dorsal 7.
It's the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rafinha! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rafinha ready to try one. This the perfect chance. Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the left it goes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Lewandowski. Gonzalez. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Good ball, good take. Well read, nice interception. Just eases him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Martin tries making a foray down the right. He's free, he has got space. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Pinches it off him. Gonzalez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's burst through. Played out to the right.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he skips past his man. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Koundé. He's found a way through. That is good alertness. And he's hit it long. Lewandowski is herring after that one. Still just the single goal between the sides. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Has a look and place it forward. Spread out to the left. And he's been shifted off it. And that's gone loose. Here comes the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's ended up in no man's land. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's away! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. That's going in strongly.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out of play for a throw. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Could be danger here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he thumps it clear. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong charging forward, the ball at his feet, showing great feet there. That has not gone well. De Jong running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Lewandowski. He might be in here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a Barcelona free kick, looking to widen the gap even further here. Rafinha! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he gets rid in a hurry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, quality, he's got away. De Jong couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is, in it?
Forward, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? He scores! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nice bit of... Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box. It's a sharp pass. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Gonzalez. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. It's Lewandowski! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. It's a throw-in. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now it's Lewandowski. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That has been cut short. And here's Lewandowski. Balde. Balde powering forward here. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Cleared without complication. And smartly reclaimed. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Corner given. Point blank header! Just off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The final 5 minutes. Now it's Lewandowski. No way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Steaming on goalwards. Deftly away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martin tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's running through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he's lifted it over. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's an excellent interception. Gonzalez. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me.